channel. I'm Melly and this is Melly Officially, and today we're basically going to be doing a simple eyebrow tutorial. Okay, I use a pomade, so this is what I'm going to show you guys what I use. I use this pomade just because I prefer pomades rather than pencil. I'm going to be looking down because my mirror is down here, but anyway, I've already brushed my eyebrow hair, by the way, but my hair does get a little bit wild, so can't be helped. You're just basically going to fill in the areas that look really like empty. It's the only way I can describe it. So fill in the bits that look empty. So like for me, it'll be the end is quite empty, here is quite empty, and I've already just filled in this part. But yeah. So this one, I would consider it as filling wise, it's okay for now. And then I'm just going to move on to the other one. Basically, you can see that there are some bits that need filling in. So I'm just going to start from right here where there's this little beauty mark right there. I'm just going to in. I'm doing upward strokes. I don't know how other people do it, but for me, it's upward strokes. Make sure that you take a little bit of the product, and then do it, because if you put too much and you're a little bit heavy-handed, you can't really go back. You know, it will just look very muddy. When it comes to the ends, I usually go in like a downwards diagonal strokes, like so. Okay, so if you are going for a natural look, I would say do not overdo it with the product. Like, it's so easy to mess up with eyebrows. It's so easy to get that really like Instagram brow. I'm not really you know, I don't need to be extra with my eyebrows. I've basically just done this. This is okay with me. I'm now going to basically clean it up with some concealer. Okay, now in terms of concealer, some people will say, oh, you know, go light at the bottom and then darker at the top to make them look natural. But to be honest with you, you're gonna put foundation and you're gonna blend it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So if you don't have a darker concealer, like, don't go out of your way to, you know, go buy a darker one just so that your eyebrows can blend. But if you do have that and you prefer to do that, then do that. Okay, so I'm dragging the product down because I don't want there to be too much near the actual area where I'm shaping it. So yeah, because that way if you go over or you do too much, if you go over or you do too much with the product from where you are carving it, again, it's going to not look as good. So now I'm just going to go to the top. I hope you guys can see this. So basically, it's okay if you make mistakes like this. You guys can see it doesn't look perfect, but I'll show you. Here's how to fix it. All you simply have to do to fix that is you need to just, again, get your product. I'm gonna take a little bit because it's not really much that I need to fix, and then you just shape. And just a little bit more clean up. I'm not gonna add any more product to it. Just a little bit clean up. And that to me is brow 1 done. So I'm going to basically do that on the other side. My nails look absolutely crazy. I'm trying to take them off without damaging them, because normally when I bite my acrylics off, like, my nail comes off with it, not like the full nail, but the tips that have grown out with the acrylic. Me knowing my eyebrows, I have a lot more to fill. I needed to do that down here to realize that I have a lot more to fill. So eyebrows really need you to take your time. And then I'm going to do the top, and I'm going to finish the filling in of my brow. basically need to go over a few little bits and just perfect the brow. So I'm just gonna go in. My eyebrows never look the same, but this would pretty much be where I would get to before I do the rest of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how they look. Right now they may look slightly off from each other, but once I put my makeup on it will come together. And besides, I don't think anyone's brows are identical. Like if you have identical brows, you've been blessed, but I don't. So therefore I'm just gonna basically do them the way I know how.